The idea for Hold Tight came to me when I was having dinner with another couple who had a troubled teenage son, and they confessed to me that they had recently put spyware on his phone. At first, I was sort of mortified by the idea, but then they sort of defended it and explained that they had a responsibility and this was a new world and you don't know what people can say and do when they're online. So don't we as parents have the responsibility to still watch our kids? I really loved the Warsaw setting. I especially loved the housing development that they found to place these families in. It looks both rich and expensive, yet there's something sterile and a little disturbing about it. I really think that plays a character. There's one scene when Anya is driving out of the development and the camera lifts up and you see the Warsaw skyline in the background. I think that's a beautiful image, and I think it sort of shows you're trying to create this protective enclave in the middle of a city, but can you really? When you build something like this, you think, well, now I'm safe. Now I can't let anything in from the outside, but maybe the danger, as they say, is already inside. All the actors that I've worked with in Poland have been incredible, professional, but just so emotional. When you watch Magda's face in this show, it just brings so much to the surface. It's one of the great things about working in Poland. You have incredible actors. And also the young kids who are all pretty much unknowns really stepped up to the plate and having to compete with these very experienced, well-received actors, and they all did their jobs. Episode 5, I think, is where I had the most surprises. We deviated from the book in ways that I was not sure that was going to work before we filmed it. I don't want to give anything away here, but it really did work. I think episode 5 is my favorite. I think the emotion, it just raises to another level in this episode. And so I have to credit a lot of the Polish team for that change that I think ended up making the series stronger and adding another dimension to it. I don't think it's any secret, if you've watched any of my shows or read any of my books, that I love twists. I may love them too much. I love trying to fool you several different ways. And so we came up, I think, with several different endings before landing on this one. One of the things I also like to do is change the ending from the book, or at least add one more twist from the book. So this ending's slightly different than what you would read in the novel, but I really kind of like the emotional journey that it takes. And if you are asking the questions that these parents are asking about, are you invading your child's privacy? Should you do this sort of a thing? The last twist may just make you once again change your mind. By the time the series gets to Netflix, I've probably watched every episode in various forms, 20, 30, 40 times. We do a lot of edits. I rewatch them constantly. And so after a while, it does become almost impossible to sort of see what isn't working and what is working. This is true for a book too, until it comes out. Until Netflix presses that magic button and all 6 episodes end up in 190 countries, over 220 million households around the world, I don't know what's worked and what hasn't worked. That's part of the fun, part of the process. Things you think are great will bomb, and things you think didn't work at all will be the thing that draws people. And everybody's different, of course, so everybody has different experiences. But this is the joy of storytelling. One of my hopes with this show is that families will watch it together, that parents and teens will watch it. And I don't want to give the answers, but I hope it leads to discussion. And that's really what's important. If it leads to discussions, you're already in a better spot than you were before.